Hello VOD. Hello everybody. I have some updates to give you as I have been playing a little bit on my own. How's it going, Cyrus? Hello Slothy, and hello Brianna. And I'm doing well tonight. I had a great climbing session. I sent a climb that I've been working on for a long time, like a couple of months actually. Posted a nice little video in general chat. I'm very happy with it. So, you'll see in the top left of my screen, or in the entire left of my screen, I have this bad boy pinned, which is a 111 Eye of Harmony. That means Tier 1 time dilation field generators, Tier 1 space-time compression field generators, and Tier 1 stabilization field generators. And honestly, chat, we've crafted a lot of it. So we need some infinite space-time boundary casings, which we've crafted all of them. We need reinforced temporal structure casing, which we've crafted all of them, as well as spatial structure casing. And then I think we're getting through the crude something rather. I want to show you guys this craft because it's actually kind of ridiculous. This is an assembly line with 256 amps of UMV power. Where is this bad boy? Ah, here you are. Each one of these takes 1,000 seconds. Like a single one of them takes 1,000 seconds. Luckily we have 8 slices rocking in parallel, so it's 125 seconds per. And it's using 19 billion EU per tick. But yeah, the scope creep of these recipes is starting to get really big. So I did a couple of things. As you can see, our UMV AALS, I have 18 of them now as opposed to the 6 I had previously. What's some other stuff that I've done? I feel like I did something of late. Oh, yeah, check out this other crazy recipe, which is shear bond large plates, which, okay, in its defense, you only need like a couple hundred of these for Eye of Harmony, for like a single Eye of Harmony, that is. It's gonna get a lot worse when I need astral arrays, which is some like crazy shit. But this is 14,000 seconds for 52 large plates. Like, this is the original recipe, 12 million seconds for a single shear bond large plate. And I have double hatched UMV wireless 48 of these, 6 times 4, I don't know how to do math, that's 24 of these. And I actually measured it out, so when you do, people recommended me 8 hatching these, but actually it only gives you 56 shear bond large plates and it cuts it down to half the recipe time, so I don't think it's worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this in the background and make sure that we have enough shear bond large plates to get what we need to do, because like you need like a couple of thousand of these, couple thousand of these for each Eye of Harmony. So that's another thing that I've gotten started on. Let's see, what else have we got up to? I did a lot of space elevator stuff on my own. And then, yeah, I guess I'll show that after as well. So you guys know that we built a bunch of these space elevators the other day. I actually hooked them all up. I can show you on wireless what this looks like. We've got 6 full space assembler space elevators, so that's 18 space assemblers per. Each of those does 16 parallels. So we have 108 space assemblers, each doing 16 recipes at a time at UIV. So I think we're set on that. That's pretty good. And then I also got some space pumping up yesterday. You guys trolled me with epic style. I was like erasing, I don't know what the command is, but some of you computer nerds caused me to like erase all the files on my rig or something. I don't even know what I did. I'm really bad at open computers, but Recursive Pineapple made a script that automates space pumping, and I've kind of got it working. It's a little weird, so I just ended up making a couple more, and then I'm pumping out some of the liquids that I need. I feel like I should set this to something. We'll worry about that later. And then with that, of course, I needed to upgrade. Oh my gosh, it's a little too far. I needed to upgrade my storage, right? Because if we're making millions and billions of fluids per minute, we need a new fluid thing. So I got rid of all of my yacht tanks, and I have now exchanged it with Singularity fluid storage cells. So I think that's 2.8 trillion oxygen gas right there, and we have space for, I don't know how big that number is, but we have a space for a lot more. I think ME is just the way to go with all this. So this is what we're looking at right now. A couple trillion of everything. Life is good. Life is good. And then I think the last thing that I wanted to show off was convergence has been going crazy. We have 10 billion molten infinity just sitting around because of convergence, and we're just vibing. 389 million hypogens, 93 million space-time. Like, life is good. So I have a couple of more infra upgrades to make today. Last week we ended on benders. Here are my tasks. We need to make Eye of Harmony progress, which I've already been doing slowly in the background. We have to make some mixers. We got to put those online. I made enough casings, component assembly line cases. I made enough for 6 more component assembly lines. We've got 2 currently. So we're going to make a couple of those just for fun. And then I've been running out of magnesium, of all of the things to run out of. I found that I've been running out of some like really whack shit recently. Like lapis lazuli, magnesium, sodium, like holy hell. So we're gonna fix all of this today, I think. And I want to start with the mixers. Hello, Annie Pendragon. How's it going, my friend? And Overcast, how are you doing today? I haven't had a single problem with these LCRs recently. That's been a good upgrade. So I am just gonna take this whole thing offline, and I'm gonna do this in a really fucking weird way. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the moving mode. I'm gonna I'm gonna take all of these interfaces with the patterns, and I am going to, I think that also gets these bad boys. I'm just going to simply paste this right over here. And that's that, I think. Do we erase everything? Let me see if I can turn these bad boys on. How is everybody doing today? Alright, that like sort of works, so I can kind of tell what's going on with you. I'm good, recovering from the all-nighter 2 days ago. Holy shit. That's crazy. One overnighter was enough for me for quite a while. I don't think I'll do that 24-hour stream again for quite a while. Unless someone wants to drop another 2K on me, I don't think I could like feasibly do it. And you know, if I hit some like crazy YouTube sub milestone or something, I might do it for fun, but we'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we'll have an extra one at the end. The hard part is I need to put all the patterns in, and I don't really know what to do with them. So I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 0, 1, and then 2 2s, and then we got 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. These ones will not be accessible when I seal this bad boy up, so hello, Lithosphere. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? So these are my circuit 3 patterns, I want to say, hopefully. I should definitely rebalance these. Yes, ferrite mixture dust. I could not tell you what that does. This is circuit 4. How are you doing today, Lithosphere? We probably don't need these patterns no more, but that's okay. Recovering from ailment, but I'm good. Well, I'm glad that you're better, and I'm glad that you're here. So, here's to being here. Alright, let's get rid of this. I just want to multiply these bad boys. We're all recovering. Dude, the 9 Discord has been taking some, not L's, I guess, I don't know. Going hard, going too hard in the paint. Alright, this part of all I need is always so loud. I'm EP after volunteering for a couple of hours. Well, that's always fun. Where are you volunteering at, if you don't mind me asking? I want to multiply these as well. Probably one more time. All right, now we can get the meat and potatoes. This is going to be my circuit 1012s. I feel like I should put a circuit 0 in here so I actually know what's going on. I'll organize this at some point. I sure hope that's circuit 1. Otherwise, I'll never remember. And then these two are 2. Hidden blessing streaming this hour? Why is that? Therapy stream today? I'm afraid I'm not too good of a therapist, but I have been through some wacky shit, so I guess I can relate at the very least. Okay, I need to actually get in here to assign the cribs. This is going to be kind of funny business. How do I want to do this? So there's 6 setups. There's 3 different sets, so I could do... These 2 are mirrored. 1, 2, then 1, 1. Okay, I think I have a vibe. I'm catching a vibe. So maybe I'll do this. And then... Oh, not that. I do want to do priority rotation for this, as funny as it is for something like this. Just because multi-threading I'm obsessed with. You guys know, if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with multi-threading. That's pretty much it. Ugh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. My church, lovely. Well, that's always a good place. Community is very important these days. Being with people. I think one thing that church, I was never like a church goer, but I think especially black churches, I love the music and the community. That I think is a very important part of life. Do we bind all 8 of these at a time? Oh, fuck it, we ball. Well, actually, wait a minute. Wait, I can do 4, 3, 2, 1. Not to make this any more complicated on myself than it needs to be. All right, let me do 4 at a time then. One, two, three, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. That's not right. That's not right. Since I couldn't attend class yesterday, I finished Elden Ring on console and started a New Game Plus cycle. You know what? I have actually, I think I'm gonna do a variety stream of Elden Ring, like my first ever playthrough of Elden Ring, on Sunday. I'm actually very excited for this because I feel like it would be just the right type of game to get me going at this point in time. It's like dissimilar enough that it will like catch my attention in a weird way. All right, circuit 7. I think this is 9 and then 12, right? I love how there's like 3 recipes on circuit 9 and 12. This, ugh. Part works, I know it's you. Hello, Death Pacifist, and hello, Big Petushok. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing today, Pookie? Miss Pacifist? I haven't seen you stream in a while. I'm missing that. Okay, I'm going to copy the rest of these. Oh shit, did I bind the... Pain. One, two, three, 4. 4, 3, 2. I knew I was forgetting something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. My headphones broke. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. Hello, fights. I have some water to drink. It's definitely the easiest of the Soulsborne Kiro games, so it's a good introduction to them. Cheers. I've heard that it's hard, but not like too hard. Like just the right amount of difficulty for like a somewhat casual gamer. But it has like interesting gameplay, enough to like keep non-gamers hooked. Which is good. I feel like that's a good, healthy balance to have. The open world lets you be as over-leveled as you want for the bosses. Okay, I fuck with that. Oh man, this priority rotation thing is gonna kill me. Why did I do this? Oh, and I did it wrong. Oh, wait, no, we're good. Everything's going to be alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Chad, I gotta lock in here. If I forget how this works, I'm gonna cry. This will be 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the challenging one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Then 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I think that was the worst of them. Oh, and it's done. Let's go. Let me catch up with chat. The open world lets you be as over-leveled as you want for bosses. Nice. Is it possible that devs misclicked in a zero in Steamgate version? I don't think so. It's been heavily tested by like 4 and all of them. All the sluices are 12,000 liters per second, and then gem sluice for some reason is 120. Is that like a buff or a nerf? Oh, I love the matter manipulator. Holy shit. Alright, this last one I might want to do by hand. Let me think about this. Because it's just reverse. So wait. I can do mark copy this, mark paste, and then edit transform flip Y. That should do everything correctly, right? So that should be this one. Oh my gosh, perfect. Matter manipulator, you goat. All right, chat. That's prior rotation. That's a pain in the ass, but I'm glad we did it. I'm going to put a circuit 0 into this bus because otherwise the crib doesn't have the correct name. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I wish I could put a 0 in here, but it doesn't. That's okay. Oh, wait. I could do that. What is this named? Industrial Mixing Machine -1. Easy money. Okay. Now we need to link all the outputs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times, or 12 times 2, 24 outputs, as well as 3 times 4, 12 inputs. We could subnet the outputs here. What's the difference between circuit 0 and no circuit? There is no difference. The only thing is because most of these buses is inaccessible, when I look up industrial mixer, that's what it's called. Mixing machine? Industrial mixing? Huh. Oh, it's not connected. When I look them up, I want them to be organized and I want to be able to see which is the circuit 0 ones, right? Because some of them are like cased into this mixer, and so I can't access them unless it's through the terminal. It's kind of janky, but we do what we got to do. All right. Get some cable here. I think what I'll do, I'll rock this all the way down, and then we're gonna do a subnet for all of the outputs so I can save on some channels. Not that I need to, it's just probably a little easier this way. Or I could just do 2 P2Ps. That might be the best idea, frankly. Oh, whoops. Got a little too hasty there. Because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to connect all of these different parts. Let's get some cable anchors here. I think this way I can separate the channels, and then I'll break this open here. And then I'm going to do the wire cutter trick. ME channels connect to any side. And then this can just be a huge clump of machines right there. I think this works, yeah. I'm happy with this. Planning a Japan trip next month. What do you guys recommend? I don't know anything about Japan, but I've always wanted to go. It seems very fire. Oh no, I have to put batch mode on all of these motherfuckers. No, no. I'll have to turn them all on myself, I guess. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. We're gonna be okay. What's going on here? ME output bus. 134 million, 131K, and nothing. Where are my 8 millions? Come on, me. There you go. 524K, 33 million, 8 million. Easy money. Could I matter manipulate this? It's very likely. Am I going to? It's unlikely. Probably more pain than worth. Okay, actually I might really want to subnet these. I don't know, I'm seeing this because there's ME and regular output hatch, right? As a foodie, I'm very excited about this. That is, dude, the food in Japan apparently is really cheap and like, I'm just, I would love to go to Japan just to do like a food tour. One of my friends went recently. She brought back some ceremony grade matcha, which was really good. I'm not like a big matcha enjoyer, but that shit hit. Personally only went to Yokosuka and Tokyo only, but the food was my favorite, not gonna lie. One sec. Yeah, I've heard that the food is like actually affordable, and in this day and age, that's like that's a blessing right there. Okay, so that is a total of 2448 connections. So I actually think it'll be worth my while to subnet these. So here's what we're gonna do. It's actually is very, very simple. What we're gonna do is put a ME controller here for each of these bad boys. I guess I can't really do that right there. I'll do that here and here. And because we're rich, we're just going to throw an infinite energy neutronium cell down. And then we are going to take the output of this and just simply storage bus it into an interface on mainnet. And that should be enough, because this is the only storage destination any of this stuff can go. I think we're good then. I am curious to see how I can connect all these channels, though. That's the biggest hurdle, I think. The only food that's cheap nowadays is the Costco hot dog. Dude, I was just telling my friend about how we should do a little Costco date. Just head out to Costco. Holy fuck, I crave one of those hot dogs so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Costco hot dog just hits different. Holy shit. Hello, Slothy. We got a dink water. Cheers. How many channels do you estimate you'll use in total? So I've heard claims of Stargate bases usually use around, I want to say I heard 2,000 to 3,000 channels maximum, which is funny because there's like a 21,000 channel controller that some people like to build, which I think is totally overkill and super hard to use because like most of the faces are just inaccessible. So you need to like plan ahead and like work your way into it. It's a pain in the ass. I would never do that build. I would never recommend it upon my worst enemy, honest to God. Yeah, that's like some people are into that. I am not. I think I'll end up using about 3,000 channels because recently I've been very inefficient with my channel usage, just like throwing shit everywhere. I haven't been subnetting as much as I used to, but that's okay. I'll give myself a pass. All right, let's get a ME. Yeah, I'm still doing this instead of wireless too. Cyan cable. Little advanced memory card, ME P2P. Pop that bad boy here. And that's like, it looks like my controller. Close enough. Mass mixers. There we go. Hello, Hollow. How's it going? Hollow has been doing some very new, exciting tech that allows Universal to passively craft using your auto crafting systems. It's very cool technology. It is very complicated to set up. So there's been a lot of stuff with that. And also because this is so new technology, there's a lot of shit breaking constantly. So it's been exciting hearing about it. It's not for the faint of heart though. All right, so see how this is like 25 channels that we're condensing into pretty much one for each of the interfaces. I could actually cut this down one more if I just do some brainless shit right here. I don't even know why I didn't do this the first place, but there we go. One interface. All right, now we just need to wait for whatever amount of eons until all of this comes online, and then we can give it a little testaroony. Hello, Rebel Rogue. How's it going? I have been in one, but I haven't gotten anything. Let me check. Sorry, I'm not sure if I know. Costco date sounds lit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you really wanted to use everything, you'd use a massive number of transvector interfaces. I don't know. Finish the meteor ritual today. Let's fucking go, Saishu. That's huge. That shit is so fire. I love meteors. I hate blood magic. I love meteors. All right, so the pain point recently has been Creon, or Not Creon. What is it that's actually the pain point? It's like Melian or something. Melian dust, maybe? Oh yeah, Melian dust. Let's do like 10,000 of that. Throw that bad boy in here. Oh, and guess what? None of them are turned on. All right, let's go do that real quick, chat. Fly through. I'll hop off and watch your video as well. Oh, hello, Eric. So Eric goes by 3 of all things. Very ironic name to have these days. And has been making some really cool videos about bees and magic. And if you, Eric, if you'd like to shill right now, I'm giving you an opportunity. You should drop that link in chat. And I really like those videos, actually. I've only ever gotten Italian beef. I heard their Chicago dogs are in the business. We talking about Costco still? Got Osmeridium. Dude, you're like ready to do all the rest of magic. You got that pure tier coming in. Life is good. All right, so this should be one of the final like upgrades, one of the few upgrades. After this and like 2 more, I think we're fully ready to take on the Eye of Harmony. And then we'll need to do antimatter power soon. But yeah, I'm feeling very good about our factory. Like I've started printing out some of these things that we need. Most of the Eye of Harmony parts are getting crafted or have been crafting. Almost 2 weeks approximately. W. Gregor. Editing makes me want to kill myself. So true, bestie. So true. Okay. The craft went through, meaning that we got all of our returns, so our subnetting worked out. The next part I am very excited for. This is one of my favorite machines of all time. The all-time GOAT. The fucking component assembly line, which I think I'm going to keep on Universal just for like the memes. I actually quite like how it looks, but we're going to move all of this like literally 2 blocks over or something. Just, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. So we're going to set this to moving mode, mark cut. Really? No, don't make me do it all again, bro. No. Okay, I'm actually going to mark cut from here. Yeah, that's good enough. And then we're going to put this all the way right here. It's literally the same thing. I love how it just got like pizza sliced up. That's funny. Alright, we're going to need to fix all of this wiring and shit, but that's okay. I'll just break this down for now. How's the grid been coming along? Really good, Drifter. We're about to hit Eye of Harmony very soon. I think next stream I'll have it for sure. So we've just been infragrading right now. All right, I do want to mark copy. We're just gonna copy and paste this a couple of times until we get what we need to get. Edit, transform, reset. Is this, how did I do this? Probably like this. How have you been, Drifter? Oh, speaking of Drifter, I feel like I remember you playing Elden Ring. I'm thinking about doing an Elden Ring variety stream soon. I think Sunday will be that. So if you want to help me through Elden Ring, that would be fantastic. Okay, what am I missing? Output bus ME. Let's do some upgrades while we're here, shall we? Let's get this 8.3 million. Not that well, we might actually, given how many components we've been making recently. Is it going to be single player for Elden? I didn't even know there was multiplayer, to be completely honest with you. Okay, no conduit connectors, no ME drive. Let's get a couple of these, shall we? What cells are we rocking on here? 64K fluid cells? Oh, I think we can do better than that. What do we got? 16384K? Fuck it, we ball. We're rich. I'm at 600 hours right now with some other people settling into IV, so I think we're good for Meteor Ritual. That's a good time to do it. I think LUV is probably the best. But I would recommend getting Thaumcraft auto crafting online as quick as possible before you start something like that, because everything like revolves around the infusion altar auto crafting. So that is my pro recommendation. Remember Wizard 101? I actually never played Wizard 101, and I think it's a travesty that I never did. I think if I could go back in time and replay that, I think I would probably. Uh-oh, did I put this a block off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chat, I'm gonna give myself a lobotomy if this is actually off. It's even, which is bad. No, 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 please, please. Oh, fuck me. Somehow it's off. I don't really know exactly what I did wrong. I think I need to move it one block to the right, which is just a travesty. There's a seamless multiplayer mod. I don't think I'll be trying any mods or anything when I do my Elden Ring playthrough. Not symmetrical, tear it down. That's what I'm saying. Holy shit. Like, what am I even doing? If it's not symmetrical, why even live, right? Okay, that looks right-ish. Hello, Finger Dash. Where did you find a guide on how to get level 50 enchantments? I low-key just did it. I have like a little bit of a guide in my Meteor guide video. It doesn't like really go over it in good enough depth that you would be able to do it if you had never like encountered anything magic before. But it should be enough to follow loosely, I think. So take that with a grain of salt. Whatever level of comfort you have will need to be exercised for something like this. So organized in Minecraft, but my cable management looks like IRL spawn now. Alright, geometry, select blocks, corp it up. Corp it up, kitty. Shit, that's what I want to listen to now. Where's Pump It Up Kitty when you need it? Is this the right song? Please tell me. No, it's not. Alright, fuck it. It's so sad. Got two mottos, even is bad and redstone on, machine on. You know, I've never actually understood that one. I just go like vibes based. I think I might understand the principle because you don't want something running if there's no, like if you accidentally leave a stray redstone signal off or something like that. I don't know. But I've never actually ascribed to that train of thought that 3 has invented. I'm a free thinker is what I'm trying to say. I'll rewatch it carefully. Alright, good night. I'm tired, y'all. Thanks for the recommendations. Thanks for popping in, my friend. I hope you're well. Get some good sleep and much love, my friend. Alright, let's do 2 more. Fuck it. Set mode, copying. Don't these things look fucking awesome? I love component assembly lines so much. This is like my favorite machine. I have to say, like, almost hands down. Other than Compact Fusion, which I think is like Probably a little more goated, TBH, but absolutely goated machine. 3 is always level maintaining a couple of things, like a lot of things. Or level emitting, I suppose, is the more apt description. When streaming Nomi Factory, I would make fun of him kind of sometimes. Because you just level emit like literally everything. And like if you ever run out of something, it would just be like this horrible rat race to find the latest chain of what fucked up. I cannot live like that. Okay, we've got a couple of things missing. PBI pipe casing is one that I saw for sure. Iridium machine casing. Packet decoder, conduit connector will never have. Packet decoder, let's get, if I get 100 of these. On-demand everything. Dude, literally I did, Audie, and it was a little bit janky, but honestly, it worked for the time that I needed it. I unironically did do that. And I probably shouldn't have, to be completely, like, transparent with you, but it ended up working out, so fuck it, we ball, I guess. Alright, I think what I'll do is wireless the outputs. Actually, fuck it. We have space for wires. Why not? What I do need to do is connect these conduits, which... thinking about the best way to do this. I think we'll want to do... something like... oh lord. Matter manipulator still can't do Ender IO conduits, sadly, so that will always be a lost cause, I think. Same with Project Red circuits, like, ugh, does not handle those. I tried, then I found the Church of Universal, and then you found God through me and others. Sorry, that was really... I did not mean it that way. Okay. At least EIO has something similar. What do you mean by that? We do have the conduit probe, which is the weird thing, the weirds looking thing. Okay, I forgot how to do universal chat. Extract, so we do insert on cyan, right? And then extract on black, always active, I want to say. The probe. Yeah, this thing is actually quite nice. Where are you going? It's 47 minutes into streaming and already delirious? Yeah, of course. That's just my brand. I'm always delirious. I'm having a good time though, and that's what counts. Maybe I'll have this connection go underneath, actually. I feel like that would look a little cuter. Nope, not even close. Wish there was a way to just make all the conduit colors show up so you can select one instead of scrolling through them one by one. I actually 100% agree with that, and I think that might be a feature on Modern. I'm not entirely sure though. Are the LP values of meteors correct? I get the nausea effect. I could never answer that one, actually. Time to chill and watch the lurk mode active. Thank you for popping in and lurking, Sean. I hope you're well tonight. I appreciate you. And all the rest of the lurkers in this chat, I appreciate you. And keep doing what you're doing. Much love. Alright, once we get these conduits wired up, then I think I'll go for electricity next. And then we're good to go. And then I can call some components and see what happens. Please, please. Let me do what I need to do. How the fuck? I'm not even gonna ask. The white machine looks like a bus. So that is that is the component assembly line, one of my favorite machines ever, and it makes assembly line components like LUV plus components and actually LV plus components at like a 3/4 discounted like material rate, which is really lovely, and it does it really fucking fast. So it has tiered casings. So each tier of casing unlocks new recipes. Thank you for the follow, for Kezia. I hope you're well tonight. You can theoretically get an LV component assembly line casing, but you can't actually unlock the blocks of the component assembly line till UV. So I made a UV coal and I never regret. Oh my god, hello. Eric with the follow, Sean Hayes with the follow. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. And then hello, Hotch. Wait, this is Greg, not Oblivion. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. So this is what it looks like. You see these component assembly line casings, which you can wall share vertically. I would recommend you do this because they are by far the most expensive part of this. So the UV coal casings look like this, and you need 43 of them. And this in UV is really hard to do. And then it only gets like slightly worse. Like this is the UMV one, which is actually kind of free when you're here. But yeah, you can see all of these. Once you get this, you get some wonderful, wonderful recipes. Like for LV motors, some like condensed recipes for 64 at a time. And then every time you up your casing tier above a recipe, it halves the recipe time. So my LV components go by before I can even see them most of the time. And I'm doing like 32,000 at a time. It's really cool. What are you doing? Cheers. But I found recently that this is one of my bottlenecks, so we made, instead of just 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. Okay, and another thing I want to do, we did wireless, I think, for power, but now we're rich. So we can just throw neutronium energy cells at all of our problems. Ooh, who can tell me the name of this song? I don't know if it's loud enough that you guys can hear. I love this band. They have such a cool... Once someone guesses it, I'm going to tell you the lore of this band, which is pretty cool. In Nightly, there's a combination controller with a neutronium cell in it. There is, and I have access to that. I just don't use it that much. What is this? Neutronium energy anchor? What the fuck? Come again? Weird. I just like the physical neutronium energy cell. I don't know why. It just feels better to me. Feels more organized, possibly. My deepest cut is Hatsune Miku. How the fuck am I supposed to guess this? So true. So this is a band called Panchico, and the song is called Laputa. I think no death metal. Whoops, wrong one. And they recorded this in like 1990, I want to say, and no one gave a shit. There was one CD of it. What the heck is going down? There was one CD of it in like that. I don't know. Ended up somehow in the hands of a redditor. It was a really fucked up, warped sounding CD that like had so much weird shit like sounding on it. But he shared it on Reddit and it like blew up. And like they brought back the band together. Like this band that had one random CD floating around England just like blew up after like 20 years. It's so funny. It's very cool. Good music. Block interface is better than the interface part. I agree. Okay, let me get my conduit probe. Send all those bad boys in here. All right, the last thing we have to do is hook all of this up to power. I'm currently giving each of these 16,000 amps of UHV. So together we should be doing about 128,000 UHV amps. Nothing crazy. The good old so-and-so. So let's see. Got UHV 65K. That's not going to cut it, chat. We've got some UEV lasers. Oh, thank the Lord we do. So source target. I'll pop this bad boy in here. How do I want to do this? Maybe I'll put the active transformers on the like right side of the room and then I'll like laser mirror everything. I think that'll work. And then, yeah, like that. Gotta get my trusty spray can out. You need channels, but the rest of you don't. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I have matter manipulator, chat. What am I doing? Set mode, geometry, select block, set all, corp. Yoink. Then, do I need this? I think this is for the outputs, right? Which are actually here. I think it'll be faster to wireless the outputs here. And it might look better too. Let's do that. I'm gonna power up everything first and then we'll work out on that. One thing at a time. I think that's probably one of my favorite sounds is the active transformer. Like when you form it, it's just, whoa. What is this song? Holy shit, I love this. This is Movies by Waze Blood. Dude, we just discovered gold on stream. What the fuck? This is like some Enya shit. Yo, where are we going with this? Holy shit. Why is it cooking so hard? What's going on here? You've got power. You've got mail. Okay. This is Movies by Weyes Blood. Weyes. This reminds me of the Tron soundtrack in a really funny way, which is probably why I love it so much. Where are you? Chat, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, that looks right. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're so back. That's the violin breakdown. Dude, what? Where are we right now? Dude, I'm glad that I discovered this song. This is banging. Why is the Steamgate token so sad? I don't know, Pookie. Are you experiencing Steamgate depression? I am not currently interested in a Steamgate token. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. Okay, does everybody have power? Yes, let's fucking go. You're locked in. Alright, we gotta get the next. Oh, get rid of that. Things are really cleaning up around here. Just kidding, chat. I'm fucking stupid. What was that connected to? Oh my god. Simply not connected to anything. That would have been funny if I did not catch that. Hopes and dreams? Dude, we didn't even have that connecting it at this point. It's just nightmares. Dude, speaking of nightmares, imagine a Five Nights at Freddy's stream. Holy shit, that would go so hard. One of these days I gotta. Alright, copy pasta. Remove none. Oh, matter manipulator. I could kiss you on the mouth right now, matter manipulator. If something blows up, that would be really funny. Okay. No EU partic. Wait, pause. Let's see what's going on here. That would do it. That would do it. I don't hear any explosions yet, so we should be good. That's all connected. That's all connected. Okay, we're good to go. I hope there's nothing I'm forgetting. We can just try ordering a bunch of components and see what happens, right? Let's start with something cheap. LV motor, I don't know. Fucking 10K? That's too few. 500K? It'll probably flick in and out of the coals faster than we can like process it, but oh yeah. Oh, our outputs aren't set. Okay, I forgot about that. That is quite important, right? Set mode. Geometry, select block, set all air. Pop this bad boy into here. Set remove mode. One tick warrior. Yeah, I like literally can't scale the pattern up high enough to like be reasonable and not one tick. Suffering from success pretty much. I can actually hear the music and I'm freaking out. Did Twitch change, or are my old man ears healing and allowing me to hear? I have no clue. Hotch, have you ever heard of like I think I also have this to some extent. There's like a sensory hearing thing where it's not necessarily like physical hearing ability, it's like your ability to parse different sounds when there are things happening and your mind is on other stuff. Have you ever heard of that? Because I feel like that might be an explanation for what you've been experiencing. All right, let's pop these bad boys on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this wireless hub, which I love so much. But we are going to have to like run back and forth and connect all this shit. Auditory processing? Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad that you can hear the music. Today is a win. Set mode, geometry, set all corp. And I guess I'll just like hit this right here. All right. And running, and running. 1, 2, 3. 4. My speedrun really is not working right now. Holy shit. My pathing, bro. My pathing. So it's always been this loud. I hope my music is not overtly loud, but it's possible, yeah. Could just be bad headphones, loudspeakers. It's possible. It sounds like Hotch has like been dealing with this for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was not the case. Okay, chat room, time to move on to something a little more adult. UEV Supercon, because we always need this shit. Let's do 100K. And this should be a sizable amount of UEV components. Let's see what we do with this. Honestly, we're a little fucking cracked. Our factory's a little fucking cracked. What I want to see is every single one of my machines on. No, your voice is the same volume, everything else is the same? Huh. Okay. Okay. Look at us go. Alright, you're not on, but something malicious is brewing. Export buses. Ooh, lots of export buses. Holy heck. Ooh, all of the export. How are you even running? What the fuck? Stop that. Fuzzy card, export bus. Okay, copy. Yeah, not even close, bro. Paste settings. I don't even remember which one was the real one at this point. What the heck? Export bus. And then we just need to fuzzy card all of them. This is old Universal. This is like SAMHSA tier Universal, but we have advanced stocking, so it makes it really quick. Alright, this one's a classic. This is some Guitar Hero 3 shit. Someone tell me the name of this song. If your life depends on it. I'll turn it up for you. If, Hotch, if. I know the words, but I don't remember the name of the song. I know exactly I know exactly what you mean. Okay, chat room. We are officially going. Holy shit. That feels nice. That feels nice. So many component assembly lines. And now that I've moved it all, I can make this look pretty, except for this, whatever this is. I need to fix that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could probably slip it right here. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, Cole's done. We're like one step closer to Eye of Harmony progress. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 things we need to do left in order to like start crafting out all these parts. So here's the rest of the story. We've got, I'm pretty sure this is the last couple of things we need. We need these crude whatever the hex, and the crude stabilization and crude time dilation. We're missing magnesium of all the damn things. Everything else, I think we like just have. I think we're good. This song, I'm gonna spoil it, is called Reptilia by The Strokes. Oh, you got it just as I said it, Ruby. Holy shit. Yep. That was impressive. So, I crafted 18 Space Mining Modules Mark III. We're gonna tear down a bunch of shit on my old space elevator and replace it so that way we can get some mining going. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Let's like just redo this from the ground up because the way I have this done is a little janky. Would I rather 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12? Fuck it, we do it from the beginning, shall we? Or actually, wait a minute. Computation on the edges is going to be a lot harder to get going. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a philosopher. Wife's telling me to go to bed. Have a great evening, morning, 9. And chat, well, thank you for popping in, Hotch. Much love, my friend, and I'm glad you could make it today. I hope you get some good sleep, and I'll see you soon. Alright, sorry, Jim. The good old Hatsuri space pumping script, I don't think will be with us anymore. Let me turn the music back down real quick. I thought you only set it up like 3 days ago. Okay, so this is the ancient space pumping script with only one space pump Mark 1. I did recently set up a new one by Recursive Pineapple with a 3 space pump Mark 3s or 2s, which have 4 parallels each and just make fucking trillions of liquids. Like, look at this. In 1 minute, we're gonna get 430 million oxygen times 4. Every minute we get, what is that, 1.2 billion liters of oxygen? And that's only one of 18 of possible of these. This thing is, space pumping is ridiculous. Yeah. So I'm finally moving away from some older automations on this. This was my first space elevator, right? So we're tearing this down and repurposing it with brand new, fresh things. So we do need an input bus for the drone, which I guess I'll put here. We need an output bus for all of the mining stuff. Can I get a loan of that some oxygen? Yeah, of course. Just come on over. I'll give you a little sugar. 3.0 trillion oxygen gas. I got a little bit to spare, just a little bit. If you need any copper or iron, I don't think you will, but I got a little bit of that. I also have 83 billion radon, which absolutely destroyed my uranium supplies. It was kind of legendary. Also, dude, check how crazy fucking EECs are. I double UMV wireless hatch this. This makes, like, look at this. This makes 196,000 glowstone per second. Like, that's fucking insane, right? Hey, XGMOA, how's it going? We're doing well. We're approaching some good milestones for, what's it called? Mainly, we're working on Eye of Harmony almost, which we're almost done with. All right, stocking input bus and stocking input hatch we need. Oh, that's already here. And the computation, okay. Oh, cool, I left that. That's good. All right, I do want to fix this computation though, because it's a little janky right now. 5,000 computation per second. I don't really know what's happening here. I'm gonna turn this off though and let it cool down. What have we gotten on the grid last week? I missed a few streams, I guess. I'd be happy to let you know. So some of the most recent acquisitions are 9 total space elevators. 6 of them have full kits of Space Assembler Modules Mark II, which have 16 parallels each. So we have 108 space assemblers, each with 16 parallels, each working at UIV. So that's nice. That'll solve our optical problems for a little bit of a while. We got a whole bunch of compact 5s. Gorge is up and running, actually. Oh, hello, FPS. We've got 3 modules. We've got the melting core, which turns dust directly into liquids. We've got the plasmatizer, plasma fabricator thingy, which we're only using for one thing because it's so energy expensive, and then the regular EBF module, which has been a fucking lifesaver. No more triple stars. Yeah, I restarted everything. It's looking good. What else have we been doing? I think mostly just like AAL work and mass processing as well. A couple of UMV AALs for some of these ridiculous ass recipes. Like, where is this recipe? It's still going. Fucking 1,000 seconds per space-time compression field generators, each at UMV 256 amps. So there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We probably need another black hole compressor, or I need to fix my automation for it someday soon. But yeah, I want to get space elevator mining on today, and then we're gonna craft out the rest of our Eye of Harmony parts, and then we're gonna call it like a. I'm just gonna let that craft overnight, and then the next stream you see me, I think we'll have Eye of Harmony. So that's pretty exciting to me. All right, why is the Mark III space mining module incomplete? Let me try putting this together the way that I remember it. Ah, there you go. And a little dink water. EOH will look so cool. Dude, I need to make a place for it. Oh, fuck. Whoops. That went down the wrong way. Okay, so what I was trying to say is, here's my current base right now. I have no clue where I want to put this. I guess I could put it back here. I don't really... Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, chat. That was a little bit of a jump scare. We've got DTPFs down here. So I've like tried to separate everything into quadrants. Everything in this northwest quadrant is like basic resource processing. So ore processing is down here. Platline QFTs and Platline used to be down here. Plasma fabrication is up here, and like space elevator mining and all the rest of that stuff is here-ish. And then I like to do this for like smelting processes. So this is like step one from basic dusts and stuff. So we've got like MABS, AB or EBFs. Waterline is here for some reason. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Beamline, QFTs, DTPF, which is basically just a big EBF that does funny things. And then all the rest of this should be on-demand crafting in this bottom quadrant. So we've got AALs, all of our processing machines, a lot of our AE2 auto crafting, circuit crafting, stuff like that. NAC fuels over here, and then this is like my magic weird shit quadrant. So I have been thinking about where to put the Eye of Harmonies. I am hesitant to put them back here because I don't want them to be hidden, right? And I'm also hesitant to put them here because I don't know if we'll have enough space. So I've been like kind of grappling with where exactly I want to put it. I don't think there's like physically enough space in my base to put them anywhere like super close. Maybe I could convert this Platline building and then like stack EOHs this way. Are you going to set it up on stream or stream after the 8-hour processing time? I am going to craft everything out overnight, and then we're going to set it up together and like turn it on together and get all the automation down together, because I don't think there's enough guides online about how that works, in my opinion. We should probably also research some mining drones soon. Distance 10. All right. The computer is probably cooled down at this point. I want to move him to a more permanent home. And then I think we can UMB wireless energy hatch him, which is kind of a funny use of it, but like unironically might be worth my time. Oh, that's actually perfect. I really like the placement of that. Except all of the wiring is gonna be so fucking horrifying. Whatever, whatever. It'll be okay. Dude, we're having a great music day today. No one's melting. Like, dude, shit is good today. Hello, Tango Mangle. It's nice to meet you. First time chatter. Talking about guides, some guides could be extracted and edited from your streams and actually be useful. I don't think I would ever do that because I feel personally like I need to give it my best shot. I feel like if I like just extracted guides from like my streams, I would feel bad about it. And I don't want to feel bad about things like that. It's not like a super negative thing, right? But it's just like I would feel better about it if it were like hand-picked, handmade, specially set up, scripted, and all of that. That's just kind of how I roll, you know? That's true. That is very true. One of these days, I might make EOH guides or something funny like that. It doesn't seem like the demographic is there, right? Because only, like, as far as I know, only, like, 2 other streamers have ever made it to Eye of Harmony in recent times. So, like, not like ever, but you know what I mean. Like, recently, like, Cat and Vin and stuff. Thank you for the follow, Tango. Tango Mangle. That is a deceptively hard to say. How are you doing today? Are you a GTNH player? Have you just discovered me through the will of God or something? Set mode, cables, set cable, optical fiber. Yes, a GTNH player through and through. What tier are you at, my friend? We have been playing for a while now. We're at UMV. Alright, there we go. There's a little bit of competition. Call me Tango? That I can do that. Alrighty. Alright, that is a much better wiring job than what I had before. Before it was giving me anxiety. Alright, so this should be ready to go. Let's go. Okay, you can see on the bottom right, or actually you can see here, it's doing a magnesium asteroid. And you can find this through some horrible spreadsheet that it's very hard to parse. This is a very weird machine that is very impossible to figure out until you like know what you're doing and you have the spreadsheet at your hands. I can show you the UI that shows you all of this stuff. Let me see, magnesium. So here's the space mining thing, and it tells you you need a Mark 1 module, or I guess if you scroll through, fuck it, I guess not. You can mine it with these different drones at different distances. And they're like different arrays of distances. It's so complicated. It's so weird. Genuinely frustrating. If there was only like a nice UI for it, like life could be a dream. Alright, I think I want to make a couple more UHV drones here. We do need a dev on that. There are people working on stuff like this. All right, I have no clue what wireless this was attached to prior. I'm gonna assume that it's not that one. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, it's probably one of these. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna knock this out. Wireless hubs, and then we're gonna start from afar. Running back and forth between all of these different machines is gonna be such a nightmare. All right, there we go. Let's make 2 more UHV drones and really get this magnesium going because I'm tired of running out of magnesium. In fact, why don't we do some drone upgrading entirely? Can we move anything from here? Oh shit, we actually have a couple. So I think our highest is this Mark 10 drone that we can research into 11 and 12. That's a little steep. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm willing to take that. Okay. Uh-oh. Where is drilling fluid? Did it happen? Drilling fluid stored at 1440. What's going on here? What is the recipe for drilling fluid? Ooh, circuit 0. What went wrong today? There's nothing in the cache. So it's going somewhere. It's getting like 1 ticked somewhere and stuck. Probably. I heard a mixer over here. Oh shit, do you know what it is, chat? We did storage buses, but not fluid storage buses. That's actually 100% my fault. Busy second shift tonight, so I probably won't catch much. Have a great stream, 9. Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate you. I hope that your shift goes well. I'm sorry that it's so busy. This was actually a rookie mistake as fuck. That's crazy. There we go. That's some crazy work there. Uh-oh. What do you mean filled fuel canister? What are you waiting on? I have a 24/7 shift tomorrow. Holy shit. I wish you luck on that. I just checked the recipe time for large shear bond plates. A2 guys messing up A2. Yeah, tell me about it. So, okay, Overcast. Everyone gets scared by these shear bond plate recipe, which, okay, very valid. Each of these has 2 or 4 UMV amps in it. I have 24 of these running. And that's fair, right? But think about it this way. Right now, I don't need that many shear bond plates. You can see in the Eye of Harmony, I only need like 500 shear bond plates for the casings for the entire Tier 1 Eye of Harmony. That's about to get a lot worse. Like, don't get me wrong. However, it's not as like wild as people say it is. You just need to keep it running. I have no clue if it's a reference. Alright, what the fuck is going on here? The store is Walmart. The fluid canner ain't cannon. This has to be some wacky NEI shit, I think. Because I think the actual, yeah, it crafts, right? But it doesn't satisfy, or wait, what? What is happening today? You've got channels. What is this wireless connected to? What the heck is going on? Yeah, you've got channels. What the? Do I need to reprogram this recipe somehow? What does it go into? I think it's these tier 1 boosters. This vexes me. Hello, Neon V Chuba. How's it going? Craft one, then manually add the pattern that usually fixes NBT issue. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking at this point. I don't even know what this is going into. I'm assuming that we're using it in this assembler recipe for the tier 1 booster. And I'm assuming that it's going to be in this thing, which I should probably put it in an assembler recipe. Gimme. Really? Normally I can click and drag this into my, okay. Tier 1 booster. Why is there so many recipes with this? Dude, I'm not, nope, I can't even, nope, we're not looking at that. I'll lose myself. Circuit 6? What? What the heck? Okay, we have a circuit 6, actually. I can't even complain. Oh, shit, and it doesn't even use the fuel canisters. That's lovely. Okay. This base is crazy. Thank you. I hope you like it. I've worked very hard on it. How many hours do you have so far? We're about 2,000 hours in. If you count my friend Leaf's time that we did early game together. Leaf has since left since like LUV about. But yeah, we're at about 1,900 hours is effectively where we got. And I have been enjoying almost every minute of this, except for Blood Magic and Mothership. Those two depressed me so much, but other than that... Let's see the server time. I don't even know. Can I even figure that out? Because I don't play AFK. What is Mothership? It's what you need to access tier 9 planets. It's really depressing. Just everything about it is really fucking annoying, and it was made by Bartworks, and it's so many like one-off recipes that you just never use again. That shit makes me so angry. Alright, fuck you, magnesium. I am no longer suffering from magnesium. Holy shit. We are printing magnesium, bro. I don't think I can even... Dude, it's going up. I can't do anything about it. Holy fuck, I need to upgrade these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 times 4, 64. Do we do it, chat? Should I just put this to rest once and for all? Opera GX is lacking. It said no ads and I get ads. Damn. Alright, we're putting this to bed, bro. UMV wireless, go! Oh, 305k manganese dust. Yep. Yep. All in a day's work, baby. Why are you off? That's not right. That can't be right. Holy shit. That actually was insane. We just don't have ores that we need to process anymore. Let's go. Are you space mining more or IO than your IO process? Not anymore, baby. Look at that. That's crazy. What the fuck? Goodbye, magnesium. Oh my god. The amount of materials produced and handled in this pack is insane. It is actually insane. Yeah, we're in like the billions now. Oh, fuck, that's actually really nice though. And thank you for the follow, Raxa. I hope you're well tonight. I appreciate the follow. Let's edit, replace infinity wire with air. Okay, please just do what I gotta do. And we could just axe this. Yeah, fuck yeah. Now, do I feel bad using that many amps of UMV? Kinda. Will we survive? Probably. Is there a reason not to just process every ore you have? We do, which is why I have 1 billion of pretty much a lot of things, which actually I've been thinking I need to upgrade recently. I was thinking we could get digital. So currently, we're using quantum cells for almost everything. This is a digital singularity cell, which has, well, okay, this is 134 million bytes. I don't remember how many, that's like about a billion items. This is 100 million, 100 billion, 100 trillion, 576 quadrillion bytes, which is probably, I guess, 500 quintillion of any given item. So yeah, we're processing everything we own. Why do we have bromine? What the? Is there anything that we actually run out of in that is, I guess calcium kinda, but I haven't run out of that in a while. I wonder if it's worth it. Probably not as of yet. What are we doing with all this surface blocks? What the heck? 83,000? Where did we get this? What the fuck? I don't even want to ask. Okay, I think that's good. Let's, I do want to upgrade those mining drones, because I'll probably set up some more space mining as we go. Or like overnight as I, over the next couple days, I don't know, as we craft Eye of Harmony. Alright, chat, that works. That also works. I think we're good to go, unironically. Let's do some active crafting before I get off. So let's see. UXV drone, or UEV drone. Turn it into research. With 2.8 coming out, it would be a great time to hop back in. It is. I mean, here's the thing, chat. This is a pack that you will devote a lot of hours to, but you've got to think about it in a specific way. It's not about like trying to get to the end of the pack. Until you get to about like, when you get to like UEV, that's when the, oh shit, I can actually fucking do this kicks in, right? But before then, it's just enjoyable to play the pack as it is and just have a good time. Like, honest to God, I have had such a wonderful time playing this pack. It is just really fun. That's it. Like, there's no thick and thin of it. It's just a really well-made pack that will take a lot of time out of your day, but like more content, right? All right, Nano Forge will need vacuum mirror should probably be here. Eternal coil we should definitely. Is that UXV? No. Oh, that's why. And Neon Vichuba says, after watching your power gen video, I've been trying to get my friends to play the pack with me, but for some reason they don't seem interested in spending 8K hours making a funny teleporter. I think a more realistic timeline is about like 2,000 hours, 3,000 maybe. Is there anything I can get rid of here? Space pumping 2, which I don't think I need anymore. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that tentatively. These ones I want fluid storage core tier 6. What are you for? Cell block tier 6? Nah, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. TFFT. Oh wait, I need that for something, right? That's a crafting ingredient. Okay. I guess we can get rid of these two as well. Oh wait, we might need those for EOH craft. All right, that's good enough for me. So let's program in this UIV drone, which is going to be hella expensive. Watch the craft go as I catch up. There's so many little things to set a goal for. I originally planned to just get, whoa, one sec. Originally planned to just get titanium, and now I'm working on LUV. Yep. IDK man, I'm looking for a multiplayer world. Also, someone watched the Regian video. I love. I'm sorry. I actually really like the Regian video. That shit's so funny. Ruby is starting a server. Okay. 2.5 thousand hours on LUV. Greatest collab in history. Can we cook a 9 community server for 2.8? Okay, here's the thing. If you guys want to host a 9 community server, I will sponsor it or whatever. But the actual like process of setting up a server is so much work and like maintaining that. So I could not be asked to do that. I apologize. Like you could not make me do that. But yeah, I support it if you guys want to do it. All right, so there's another thing that I would like to do. Like one of the final upgrades that I think we need in order to make life comfortable is I need to, well, first of all, I need to make this building look a little bit better because it's in a sorry state. But currently we're rocking UEV 256 amp lasers on my electric implosion compressors, which is kind of wimpy as fuck. So there's a very cool feature as you get later into the game, which is multi-amp wireless hatches. And they are actually fairly free-ish. It takes a little bit of Shearbon, a bunch of other stuff, and you just have to research the 64 amp energy hatch of any given tier. And I think it's really worth it. I'm gonna throw 4 of these, 2 on each, and that should put the pin on everything else that I need. Oh shit, I can get rid of this now. Damn, bro, you've been depreciated. Goodbye. You served me well. I've run and managed Minecraft servers before, so whoever ends up making it wants help. Dude, Neon, if you want to stop by my Discord and hit that up with Ruby and Annie, that could work. Bro's been upgraded to air block. Oh no, I feel kind of bad now. Alright, I am going to just pop this all. You should not be stacking right now, Pookie. That's scaring me. I don't think I've ever seen an ME cell stack before in my whole career. I did not like that. Oh shit, the UMV 64 amp dynamo, 64 amp energy hatch. Okay, that's going to take a short minute. In the meantime, we can actually pop this down. What's that Excel card? It's something that you can get in nightly only. I'm in nightly. I'm on nightly 912, so I have a bunch of features that are lovely, like void overflow cards, universal 2.0, a whole bunch of stuff that is just really nice. That, haha, you can't have. Sorry. That's not. But yeah, essentially, you need nightly for this. Hello, Snow Spells. How's it going, my friend? Oh, I love this song. I'm going to switch this from any UXV circuit because there's only one UXV circuit. I don't like the renaming step, if I can help it. Yeah, you can just download nightly. There's nothing stopping you. Dude, look at our infrastructure. This shit is like genuinely, we are so overpowered these days. Like I just blow through most of these crafts and it is so exciting to be able to just like, where is that going? Ah, there we go. So nice to be able to just blow through these crafts. I think the God Forge is really carrying us as of late. Like this thing has all of the really high time ingots like harmonic compound and infinity catalyst. And all these like fluid extract one-step recipes are so nice. Just some work to handle. Lovely. Probably stay on 273, 274 for stability. I actually would recommend nightly 912 over 274, frankly. Oh, we need the data. Lol. Did we get it yet? Okay, we're almost there. And then I think I'll sacrifice this one to the gods as well. How did you cover such a large area? There's got to be millions of blocks. The way I originally did it was so janky, I'm not even sure if I want to share it with you. Actually, I'll show you guys on stream the old method. I have been meaning to fill out. I guess we'll do this bottom right corner, bottom left corner. If you're going to use nightly, specifically an older nightly like 9 is using, if the oil cracking unit doesn't work for you. So I have a ender pouch full of Corp 2, and I have a unbreakable builder's wand, and this is legit what I used to do. This is actually the strat for anyone who doesn't have matter manipulator installed. I would throw out stacks of this and then use the builder's wand and just spam it down. And then now that I have matter manipulator, I don't really have to do this anymore, but this shit took forever. And like look how big this chunk is, right? Like this is like I think it's 100 chunks in diameter. But this is like the strat, low key. Like I was very proud for coming up with this strategy. I mean, it's worse than matter manipulator, right? Or if you use world edit, like it's worse than that for sure. But also I use it for like more like delicate things like because there's no way to do like triangles with matter manipulator, right? So I do actually need to wand this out. We are so close to causing an absolute problem. I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, and there you go. That's how I started doing all that. Why is the sky black? I can't tell if this is the overworld or not. This is not the overworld by any means. This is my personal dimension, and you get the personal dimension portal after you go to the moon, and do the moon dungeon. This is how it normally looks like with shaders and stuff, which I could actually do now that I have such a good PC. But the personal dimension is like just like a little block that you can do, and you can configure the day cycle. There's no rain, there's no mobs. It's wonderful. You can choose what layers you put down. This is my overworld. It needs some help probably. This is my benzene setup in the power gen video. I went and like actually built these setups for the video. Like I've never made a nuclear setup in my life. So all of this is fake. But I low-key cooked with this one. This is probably my favorite set piece of everything. Okay, we're back. I can kind of stream like this. It makes my computer breathe. I'm not sure if I like that as much. The nuke was my favorite one from the video visually. Yeah, that and knack fuel. I'm so proud of the knack fuel. And like the song, holy shit, Darkblade goes so hard with knack fuel. Check this out. I am so proud of this. I mean, look, I mean, it's like literally a movie set piece. Like it's got nothing else. I'll probably have to finish this, but look at this detail. These computer thingies that don't work or do anything. The particles. Oh my god, I'm proud of this one. Yeah, Gorge with shaders for some reason absolutely fucks my bitrate. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I've considered putting my reactors underwater, but that would be so annoying. So instead I'm going to use glass to give it the idea of being underwater. That is a fire idea. I fully support that. Alright, I think our UMV 64 amp wireless energy hatches came through. So that's one more quest off. Oh, I guess I theoretically have these, but whatever. Off the docket. And then, yeah, let's set that up and then set the two Eye of Harmony crafts to go. And I think I'm so satisfied with our stream today. I think we did wonderfully. I do want to actually test this thing out, but we'll set some other stuff up later. And then I think after we get our first Eye of Harmony, we'll run those things, and then we definitely need to upgrade to antimatter power production. Otherwise, we're going to be a little bit screwed, because I don't want to spam Dysons. I'd rather just go to antimatter if we're going to like do antimatter. Alright, so that's 16 billion EU per tick in these bad boys. Probably works. God only knows. If you're using GPU encoding, shaders are probably just maxing out your card. It's not unlikely. I do have an FPS limit though. Alright, also, how are we doing on everything? We could probably up our plutonium oh shit, I didn't want to do that. $100 million is fine. Maybe a batch a little bigger than one would be good. Anything else, chat? I think we just... Oh, I do need to do the Eye of Harmony research. Did we already do the Eye of Harmony research? I feel like I did. I was wondering if the VODs start were available anywhere. No, I only started recording VODs at ZPM because people kept asking me for it. And I didn't think it would blow... Like, I didn't think it would, like... Anyone would give a shit. So I really avoided it for the longest time, but apparently... It's, people enjoy it. Holy shit. Okay. let's send this craft to go, this craft to go, and then we can make an Eye of Harmony craft. 24,000 seconds? Holy shit. Chat, math it out real quick. How long is that? Divided by 60 is 400 minutes. Actually, that's not that bad. About 6 hours. And then we're going to do some overclocks on it, probably 2 times. So, okay, that's actually not terrifying. So I can just throw that on the UMV 256 amp bad boy. Oh shit. Oh, we don't have enough crafting size. Damn. Okay, shit. Any Pendragon says, unless for some reason you want to do 128 power Ions of Harmony, yeah, no, fuck no. We go for complexity here. Alright, where's the AE2? Can I afford... Oh, I still haven't picked up a digital singularity cell. Actually, wait a minute. This is not that bad. Okay, it's a little bad. Alright, we can't afford that yet. One sec, chat. Time for that exabyte crafting. Let's see what we can do about this. How many gigs is this costing? 749. Okay, we just need to double the size of this. Oh, okay, easy money, chat. Easy fucking money. Goofy ass fucking thing. I guess that'll be our next goal, is to get the crafting storage. Alright, Throne, can you handle this? Oh shit, wait a minute. I know exactly why this is taking so much. I forgot that we're using some of these... Okay, it's gonna try to craft 2 times... Okay, hear me out, chat. I measured this out exactly and precisely. So that way I would craft just the correct amount of each of these components, the time dilation field, all of this like dilation field generator. The Eye of Harmony final craft requires 1 of each of these casing blocks, and they haven't crafted yet. So I just need to wait for all of that shit to craft, and then I'll send this to craft, because this actually looks very chill, other than those 3 parts. I've measured it out very precisely. So we'll just have to wait on that craft. I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully tomorrow this will have crafted. And yeah, so thank you for joining me tonight. This was very chill, very nice, and we're in endgame now. We're ready to go. We're rearing. By the time you next see me, hopefully we will have an Eye of Harmony to assemble. So yeah, the recipe is kind of cooked. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually a lot chiller than I thought it would be, but it's still pretty fucked. Exa is streaming? Okay, let's go give a raid to Exa and call it a fantastic night. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to join my Discord, I have a link down there. It sounds like someone wants to organize a community server for 2.8, so there's always that. And yeah, let's get... Hello, Physia, thank you for the follow. Let's send out a raid, shall we? Alrighty. So, as we begin the raid, you know that I will always tell you the same thing, because I mean it, and that is to be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and do the best that you can, no matter what that is. And I will see you whenever you next see me, whether that's a week or a month or a day, and you will always be welcome here. So, keep that in mind, and remember that. And do your best. And I will see you soon. So let's go give this raid. Much love, everybody, and peace.